Okay, my beautiful friends, here we go. It is Friday, May 10th, 2019, and as most of you are probably aware, it appears that the president's alternative plan is now in effect. More tariffs, more taxes on Chinese goods. Now, I want to talk about that a little further, but let's start off with how the markets are reacting to this. Down across the board. It could be a lot worse. As I am doing this video blog, stocks are down. The Dow Jones Industrial Average about 150 points. It's kind of muted so far. Of course, there's the usual bond buying here. I mean, what do we expect, honestly, in this environment? But let's put a few perspectives on a couple of things. So this morning, the president, on another tweet tirade, explains that we're in no rush to get a deal with China because of the alternative deal. I guess this is an alternative deal. Okay. I can only imagine what's going to happen to the trade deficit moving forward. We were starting to make a little ground on it. But if anyone here believes that China is not going to retaliate, I'm going to talk about that too, you are deluded. As a matter of fact, let's start with that. So our president says that there's no rush here. Okay, but what he won't tell you is he started instituting tariffs January of 2018, like almost a year and a half ago. Okay, here's the situation with that. If you recall, just last summer, as a matter of fact, when China decided to retaliate against those tariffs, what happened? The farming industry got hammered. And what happened? You and I were forced to bail them out. You see, you're not supposed to know this stuff. You're not supposed to know it. But if you don't believe me, unless you live under a rock, we did bail out the farmers. We bail out industry after industry. There's no doubt about it. So what you can expect here moving forward, because of the irresponsibility, not just of the president, okay, of world leaders here, to come together to create a mutually beneficial, structured plan to at least remedy some of these issues. There are issues. There's no doubt about it. With regard to trade, well, this is where we are now. What does that mean? I've explained to you that with, we're going to increase tariffs, they're going to retaliate. You and I, our cost of living is going to go up. Now, it seems like a no-brainer to me, but you do realize, of course, that you and me are going to be forced to bail out more industries, right? So we'll be paying for it from both ends. You understand? But see, this is the stuff where people have no idea. They don't get it. This is why they go gung-ho. Yeah, let's do this. Now, look, here's my solution to, here's the deal. The president right now, not just him, and the leader over there, the ruler in China, they've created a serious standoff here. It's going to escalate before it gets better. There's no doubt about it. So, unfortunately, this is what we watched happen. China has pulled President Trump along like a puppy dog for a very, very long time. It's very sad. It's sad to see that happen to an American president, I'll be honest with you. He's all talk, he's no action. We heard from a while back how he was going to punish China. He was going to hit them with more tariffs. That window, he allowed that window to close in many ways. I actually came out here on this blog maybe 6 months ago. If you follow my work, you can attest to what I'm about to say is true. I explained to you what the president needed to do. Number one, he needed to stop inflating the stock market and win a trade war. Again, can anyone really win this? Well, to a certain degree, yes, and to a certain degree, no. But what President Trump should have done was stick to his guns. He said a while back, again, and I covered this, he should have slammed China months and months ago. It's too late now, really, because now this is going to escalate. He should have slammed China when he had the opportunity, when he said he was going to do it, and hit them harder with tariffs and increased taxes, but he didn't do that. He chose to be strung along like a cute little puppy dog. Maybe he got pet a little bit. Oh, the deal's going really good. You know, the Chinese, yeah, they're going to go along with it. Pet, 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 pet. That's what they did to an American president. A sitting American president was made to look like a puppy dog. Seriously, and I know this is going to offend a lot of people, but wake the freak up. If it hurts your feelings, that means I'm hitting a nerve. So I'm telling you the truth. I understand that. Wake up. The president let that window close. Okay? Now he's got to come up with a new plan to win this trade war. And this alternative plan that he's instituted, all it's going to do is hurt you and me by our cost of living going up, and now we're going to have to bail out industries. I guarantee you that's what's going to happen. Look, we're broke here in America, and we're already resorting to emergency funding just to pay our bills. I'm not making this up. Look it up for yourself. In this booming economy, yeah, we're doing so well that we can't even pay our bills. We got to raid pension funds. Do you know, let me cover this. Yesterday in the video I did, I explained to you, and I even said it. I said, this is not the first time that our government has raided pension funds. And even though I said in that video that it wasn't President Trump's fault, yeah, people are blaming me, saying, Greg, you're blaming President Trump. It's not his fault. You don't listen. People don't listen. They hear what they want to hear. I understand that. But it's just too stupid to be stupid. Seriously. Anyway, so the premise here is I outlined for all of you months and months ago, 6 months at least, how President Trump should have handled this instead of being strung along like a little puppy dog, getting pet periodically. Oh, it's a good deal. Oh, it's tremendous. Oh. But anyway, and now we see the fruits of the labor. All of it just went nowhere. And now the alternative deal is, yeah, your cost of living goes up, mine does. We're going to start bailing out industries. Welcome to the United States of corporate America under a leader here that does not know how to lead at all. I'm sorry I said that. I'm going to hurt some people's feelings, but that's the truth. With that said, see you later.